I know if you're the Montreal Canadiens and you're looking for the next Hall of Fame Canadian, I mean, you haven't had one of those guys that, the whole province will love since probably Guy Lafleur. You've had a lot of those guys, but those guys, you haven't had one in forever. A guy from Quebec playing on the Canadiens. And I think they've got a great opportunity here because if you're Montreal, would you rather take a chance on a guy who was given exceptional status, who everybody thought would be fucking unbelievable, and he still was pretty goddamn good on a shit team until he got traded, and then he was really good. But if you're the Canadiens, would you rather have another fucking winger who's, another slower sniper kind of winger? I think you've had enough fucking wingers in the past few years. I mean, if they want to go defenseman, then, it's kind of a reach because it's Darlene and then it's just like a couple European snipers, and then after that it's just defensemen and Veleno. And, I think if you're the Canadiens, I think you take a risk on Veleno because, first of all, the fans are going to love him, obviously. Second of all, I just think, the potential is still so fucking high on Veleno. I can see him getting 130, 140 points next year in the Q. Because I don't think he'll crack the NHL next season, but in the Q, he'll fuck shit up. And everyone's going to be waiting for him. Well, the only problem, really, is Montreal's staff is so shit that they'll probably fuck up somehow. But, I think you've had enough fucking wingers lately. You've tried so many guys. You've tried, Galchenyuk's not a center. Drouin, I don't think Drouin can really be a center. Pacioretty's obviously not a center. You got Radulov and all these fucking guys. And, you're desperate. And when you're desperate, you can reach for a guy like Veleno. If you're a Canadiens fan, would you rather have Philip Zadina, like a good sniper kind of player, when you've already got a Pacioretty on that team? Or, you might take a defenseman, but it's going to take a while for those guys to help you. If you want to take a Noah Dobson or a Bouchard or a Quentin Hughes, those guys, I don't think any of those guys are going to be superstars. I don't think, and there's two guys in this draft to me that have the potential to be superstars. And it's Rasmus Dahlin, obviously, at number one. And I think Joe Veleno could really be a superstar. And if he doesn't go to Montreal at 3, which it's unlikely, it's just, a theory I have. Colorado could snag him up and then fucking steal him there. Or maybe in the Islanders snag him. Detroit snagged him. I just think, the potential on this kid is so high. So high. There's the one guy who was shit, who was given exceptional status. The other 3 were named John Tavares, Aaron Ekblad, and Connor McDavid. So think about how they're doing in the NHL.